Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to Let's Build a Spooky Halloween house. Now, I've done what I said I was going to do off camera, which is, oh no, not make it rain. That's not what I said. Which is to make the staircase 1 block wider, because we decided to go from a 3 wide door to a 2 wide door. Let me clear my throat. Which makes the building go from an odd numbered width to an even numbered width, which threw a couple of things off that we'd already done. So that's all been fixed, and I have put the paintings down. This is just how the paintings appeared, and then when I backed off I realized that it's like symmetrical. It's like on, light on, off, on, going from left to right or right to left. I don't like that. I want like one of them to be off, like, and so it's not like a symmetrical down the middle pattern. But I've also done another painting. I just went ahead and I done a 2 wide 1 high one to go above the door and places like that, just like a slightly smaller one. So if we get this down, I do want one that takes up a 1 by 1 as well, potentially. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what sort of windows we sort of come up with. Now, there we go. I've never liked paintings because they never choose the one that you want. So I decided to make a series based around changing paintings. Oh, it's all fun. It's all fun. But yeah, I like that. It sort of blends in with the window style that we've got. And it really finishes off that sort of first story front, doesn't it? Now, I think today we want to sort of move up to the roof. I'm not going to bother with changing, I don't think, any textures today. Once the building is entirely complete, we can then go round and we can like swap this block out for, I don't know, a podzol block that has been retextured to look like a dark oak block, but with a crack in it, or with a worm coming out, or with a cockroach in it. Do you know what I mean? Like that sort of thing, you know, or just like a hole in it, like a plank missing from it. And we can do that all over the house and really tailor this whole texture pack just to this house. It's going to be lots and lots of opportunities. Lots and lots of opportunities. So, for the roof, obviously we're using we are using spruce. My voice today is not the best. Sprucey. And we want to make... I'm trying to gauge on my drawing here how high we want, or how steep and high we want the roof to be. It wants to be a pretty steep one straight off the bat. We want it to go pretty high, and I think I want a small sort of 3rd story area here. I was playing about with the idea. If I do it back here, how come I got no sound? Am I a headphones? No? I have a no sound. Hold on. I shall see what's going on with my sound. I shall be back. Okay, I'm back. I just had to restart Minecraft. However, when I was looking through, I did see that I was rendering Minecraft 26 chunks away. I don't think I need to be rendering a draw distance of 26 chunks. So I've reduced that down to 16. I don't need to be able to see what's in like 5 biomes away, do I? Anyway. So this is going to be like a square area. So how many blocks have we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like a really nice size. Compared to the building, yeah, I really like that. And then we want enough space for a window to come up here. So our windows are 2x2s. So like our window goes in right here. How long is it going to take? There we go. Like a so. I think that's probably about good. And then we'll have like some, where's stairs? Some spruce stairs or something like that. Upside down, not 100% sure yet, but something like that wrapping around the side. Let's get some of these down, because these are gonna 100% have to be here. Not all of that is gonna have to be there because of the roof. And then what we need to do is we need to work out how steep we want this roof to be. And I think I wanted to start on this level here, so it's just behind the spruce pattern that we've done. We can wrap it around the front here as well. It goes nicely just underneath the window. I might be able to move that window up one now as well. That might look better if I move that up one, and then that gives that a little bit of height. Like, move it up to here. Then we get that one block underneath it. Why does it sound like you're working on, like, wet fish when you place a painting down? I totally don't get that. Okay. I think that looks much better. It's just giving us a little tiny bit more height. Maybe it's a little bit too wide for this one painting here. Maybe we can reduce it down. One block on this side, take away. Oops. And one block on this side, take away. I think that's a much more realistic and more suitable width to that. Okay, now, I think I'm going to start off with this corner. The reason why I'm going to start off with a corner and not on a flat section is because the corner is what's going to really be able to... Well, is how we're going to sort of get the height correct on this. So I think what we want is we're going to have one block with a slab on top of it. Okay. Why? This seed for rain is unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. So we have a block and a slab. It's going to be very steep. Very steep. And then what we have is we have a block behind it. And another potential block on top. Maybe we change this out to another one slab on top. But I think that's going to give us... No, that's a really, really nice height. Then we go with another block behind. You can sort of see why I was working in the corner here now. Like that. And then we want... I don't know if it's tall enough. Well, if we put stairs on this one. No. We put stairs on this one. We put slabs on the second one up. What if we give that a try? So we have stairs on this one. These roofs have always been difficult to do. They always have been difficult. We put stairs on this one. So basically, the bottom one is technically 2 blocks tall. The second one is 3 blocks, 1.5 blocks tall. So we've got 2, 1.5. I think I might go with another 1.5, seeing as though we've already got the half at the bottom. So we'll put just a full block on top of that. Then we go with another block. I like how this side is completely flat at the moment. We're going to have to curve all that round as well. And I think we're nearly there. We're nearly at the height. Potentially one slab on top of this one. One stair, sorry. On top of this one. And then I'm going to put this on the same level. And then this is where our iron bars are going to go. I think that's really nice. Yeah, no, I do. I think that's perfect, in fact. I think once you get that all of the way round, that's going to look really good. Now what we do is we get the iron bars here. And it's going to look terrible with just the vanilla iron bars. But when we texture these up to look like little black spikes, I think that's going to look so cool. Maybe that's too far in. We're not going to be able to see that, especially when we're down on the floor level. Maybe it should be on this one instead. I think already this looks better. Oops. Ugh. No. There we go. I got a sneeze. Chew. 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 I'm good. Yeah, so now when we're on the floor, we can still see the iron bars. It's going to look really spook. I've got auto jump on. It'll look really spooky and everything like that. How do I turn this stupid controls auto jump off? There we go. I don't know if it turns on every time I log on. I'm not really sure. Okay, that's looking really, really cool. Let me get the roof wrapped all of the way round. It's just going to be the same sort of corner all the way around there, and all the way back to the start again, and I should be back. Alright, look at this. We've got the really tall roof on, still some detail to do in the roof, but we've ended up with this section, this sort of 3rd story window section, being lower than the roof. And I don't want that. You want it, well, not just me, building wise, I think you want it high. You want this part to be the highest part of the building. So it doesn't have to be too much higher. 1 or 2 blocks would be preferably higher. So this, I think, is block number 1, higher than the wood I'm talking about, not the iron bars. And I think that is probably like about as tall as what we need. I think if we added another one for the spruce to go on here, I think that's really cool. It makes a nice central spire almost. I might even be able to get a second window in here. Like we could have it like this. Oops. And have 2. We can put some windowsills on. We can dress that up. But I think that's pretty cool. And you can imagine like a spiral staircase all the way to the top. Where there would be just something spooky. There's always something spooky at the top of a spiral staircase, isn't there? So what we can do now is we can efficiently fill this in. And by efficiently, I mean leaving us the interior as large as possible. We don't want to waste any interior space. So things like these corner blocks can go. And all those kind of ones that would otherwise just waste space. This is using up interior areas that we could... This rain! that obviously can be used for little plants on the interior, things like that. So whenever you do fill in a spot like this, do it efficiently. Okay, we want an 8x8. No, 6x6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, to this one right there. And voila. And then we can put the roof on top of this one. Roof's a very sort of similar style thing. I think maybe if we... I don't know if I'm going to go upstairs all the way around the bottom, or if I'm going to do a similar thing to how the second floor to the roof broke up with like blocks and with buttons sort of mixed in. Like this. I really like that. It'd be cool if we could do that on a small scale up here. But for the moment, I'm happy. Then what we do is we get the same pattern as what we've done here. So we've got 1 block with a stair on top. And we just loop this all the way around until it goes to nearly a point. I don't really want it quite at the point. So we have this and the stair. It'd be nice. It would be nice to get the iron bars on top of this as well, even if it was just like a 3x3 or something like that. Then we have the full blocks and a slab, if I remember correctly. So we have this coming around the side, and then we had, I think, just 2 blocks. Yeah, because of the slab. Which would get us to about there, which looks pretty cool. I mean, I might go ahead and put a curve on the top like that. I think it like witch's hatifies it. It looks like a giant witch's hat on the top there. I would still like if these went all the way around, but they're on the wrong height. Oops. And if I do it down here, it's gonna join to the blocks around the side. Do I mind? I don't know. Like it joins to the planks on the inside of it. I don't think I mind that much. I think that's going to be okay. Okay, and then try and do something like this. So we've got the slabs, full blocks, and some stairs, or at least something similar. So if we had one here and here, we put full block in, we get the wooden buttons. We put the buttons on there. We put the stairs underneath. We put a slab on top. Just something simple like that. And we do that on all 4 sides. One here and here. One here and here. Oops. Camera go AWOL. And one here and one here. Button, button. Button, button. Button, button. Slabs on the top. And stairs on the bottom. Ooh. And on those ones. Okay, I think that's looking pretty cool. I don't know what we're going to fill in the top of the roof with. I'm not 100% sure yet. It'd be cool if we also had a door maybe going out onto the floor or onto this area. That could be cool, actually. I think we're going to have this line going across here as well, because the floor is at least going to be half a slab down. So, yeah. Put that one in. Okay, I think that is looking absolutely superb, don't you? I think that's looking absolutely superb. Let's jump into Photoshop and see if we can make a really cool iron bar look. Okay? I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous about this one because iron bars connect up in weird ways sometimes. They can sort of connect up in the middle of a block. They can connect up to each other. It's going to be, I think, a little bit tricky. But there's either going to be there's going to be one correct way and one incorrect way on how I want to do it. And it's going to be a 50-50 chance on getting it right or not. I can also see Minecraft just here as well. Oh, you guys can too. Amazing. So let's come down here. Now, at the corner, it's at the low bit. See that little low bit? It's at the this is on a corner one, look. Like that. When it curves around, the low bit is in the corner, which should be this bit right here. This is the fold in the middle. So I'm going to say that this we're going to change to the a tall one, and on the side we're going to change them to smaller ones. We're going to change them so they're just on show. So I'm going to make a new layer here, and I'm going to do them black. And I'm just going to do them solid black for the moment. We might be able to shade it up afterwards. And what we want to do is I want to have this one as some sort of like high peaked sort of spike arrow. That's probably around the right height. And then what we want to do is we want these ones on the side to be a slightly smaller arrow. But we only want half of it, because the other half is going to be on the other side. Okay, like that. So then when they join together, they should make small spike, small spike, big spike, etc., etc. Then we want to sort of join these up in a really cool way in the middle. So I think we're going to go with something like that. Sort of some little construction bits in there. Oh, that looks really nice, actually. Now I can remove that back one, and we get sort of the iron bar look. I think it's not a bad one. Oops. But I think we can just make it spookier. That's looking pretty spooky, right? I think that's looking pretty spooky. I think that's going to look really, really cool. So, just to have it so it's not a solid black color, what we're going to do is we're going to make a very dark gray. And I'm just going to line up anything that's on the left and on the top. So imagine like you were looking at something from the left and the top. You want to sort of just color up only those ones. Oops. This one. I'm going to do like... Yeah, we'll do all the top ones there. And that one. And I think that's about good. We're already getting a little bit of a 3D-ish feel. Maybe one other sort of just slightly lighter grey as well. Just very slightly light one. I think it's got a little bit of... Yeah, it's got a little bit of like a red in. I don't want any red in it. Oh, that's not a bad one. That's sort of got just a slightly different tinge. So we'll have this on the bottom of everything. So we'll have that one, that one, that one. And on these ones. So there's not too much black left, but I think that looks really, really cool, okay? So we're going to save this and see you back in Minecraft. That was a thunderstorm as well. It scared me. I was there on Photoshop, just changing the glass, just copying and pasting it over. And then lightning right in my ears. Alright, so I've got iron bars in my hand. I haven't changed it back yet. And I've got glass pane in my hand. Now this is the iron bars. As you saw, we have the problem of the line on top that I don't like. But now I've changed the textures, or I've changed the glass pane one. Boom! That's actually a glass pane, but we don't have the line above it now, and I think that's going to look really, really cool. So let's just get this, oops, all the way around the top here. Let's fix that before I forget. Nope, nope, that's the one. There we go. So we take away all of these, replace all of these back. I would do this with World Edit, but I have no World Edit on this world. I thought we'd do this completely with vanilla style building. And all the way down here. This really does set off the house 100%. This might even look good in some other spots as well, like on a fence that goes around this whole place eventually, like on on the top of a wall or something like that. What wouldn't be a bad idea would be to actually change the iron bar texture. This one, the one with the line that goes above it, into just a straight line, so it doesn't actually have the arrow on top, because then what we could do is we could do something like this that stacks up, and then have the pane on top that has the spikes, but the middle ones are just straight, so it look like a big iron fence that goes all the way around. That sounds cool, don't you think? I think that sounds like a really cool idea. Oh, and there was another idea that was said in the comment section. It was, why don't you use glowstone behind the windows so the windows give off light? That's a really cool idea. The only problem, come here. The only problem is that the paintings don't take up a whole block. So you'll actually be able to see through it. Look, like that's actually the texture behind it. If I put a glowstone behind it, you're going to be able to see the glowstone there, which is a little bit of a shame. The way round that is actually a simple one. For us at least, and it's to retexture the glowstone block to look like dark oak. If we retextured it just to look like dark oak, you could place it in there, it'll still give off light, but it'll have the texture of the spruce. That could work. I don't know how well it would work, because it might make it a slightly different color, as it's sort of, I don't know. But anyway, there we go with the iron bars on top. That is looking spookier and spookier by the moment, isn't it? Every time we do something, it's looking spookier. The roof looks a little bit too perfect. We're going to have to poke some holes in that, like how we've got around the front here. I really like how that looks. We want to do that more up above and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. I think next episode we're going to get more windows, or more painting windows in, and a foundation, and sort of solidify the whole thing, put some holes in it, and maybe texture up a few blocks. I don't know, possibly. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode.